Good evening, students. Today we are going to solve some of the important questions based on the concept of line and angles. So what are different type of angle? What is angle bisector? What is complementary? What is supplementary? What is right angle? Those things related. Then the angle formed between the parallels and transversal. So those things. We are going to first solve the question from our textbook. So this is our textbook question, means NCERT. This is our question number 2 that I am going to solve. A student, in this figure 6.14, the line XY and MN. Are you getting these two lines? So in this geometry, you have to first observe the figure carefully. Then you have to think for what could be the concepts that can be applied. In this case, this XY and MN are the two straight line which is intersecting at O. If angle POY is equals to 90 degree, it is given that POY. So observe in this figure and it is your 90 degree. It is given. Then and AS to B is given as 3:2. Then we want to find the C. Let me redraw this figure once again. Students, so in geometry the figure are very important, and in that figure you have to apply the concepts. So one line is our XY, another line is our MN. You also redraw. They are intersecting at O, and O there is a right angle, means this angle is given as 90 degree. Okay students, it is given that. It is also given that this point is P, and the angle POM is considered as A, and angle MOX is considered as B. Okay student, it is given that AS to B is 2:3. Student, are you getting what does it mean? It simply means it is A by B is equals to 2/3. But what could be the exact value of A and exact value of B? Can anyone tell me, student? Student, A by B value means it is the ratio which is 2/3. Student, if someone is taking 4/6, is it possible or not? Rather than 2/3, if someone is taking 4/6, it is also possible or not? Yes, it is possible, because 2 and 2 is getting cancelled here. So while cancelling 2, it becomes 2, and the lower one it becomes 3. So it is the ratio. Okay. We can also take, say, 2 numerator we can take as the 6 and denominator as 9. Whether we can take this or not? Yes, we can take, because again cancelling the 3, it is in the ratio of 2/3. It simply, what does it mean? What is this 4? 4 is multiple of 2. What is this 6? 6 is also the multiple of 2. Even if you are increasing further, one may take numerator as 12, denominator as 18. It is also possible, because 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are. Okay. It means what we are getting, this I am explaining. A student, you need not write in examination whatever I am taking. I want to explain you that here A by B is simply given as 2/3, but it could be any multiple of 2, means 2 multiplied by 2, the denominator also multiplied by the same factor. Okay. So that's why you shall take A as 2k and B as 3K. Okay, so whatever the ratio given, means here A is to B is given as 2 is to 3. So you take A. So whatever I have explained, based on this, you have to start from here. So let A is equals to 2K and B is equals to 3K. Why? Then you can verify this. If you are taking A by B, this is like 2K, K is any constant, and 3K, KK will get cancelled. It is ultimately 2 by 3. Okay. So based on this given information, we shall take A in term of some K and B also in term of K. So therefore, means this much is your explanation only. This much you need not write in examination, but you must keep in mind this one is useful. Why we are taking as 2K and 3K? Because it is given as a ratio. So a student, we shall write it directly over this. In place of A, we can take this as 2K and B as 3K. Okay, means in place of A, I can use 2K and in place of B, I can use 3K. Okay, student. Now, after getting that, what we are getting? You must consider one of the straight line and find the value of K. So this is the straight line that can be taken. So sum of all these B plus A plus 90 is equals to 180 degree. Then B can be substituted 3K, A can be substituted 2K, 90 is equals to 180. You can calculate the value of K, then A and B. In this case, we have to find this angle C. Don't worry for this angle C. Angle C will be calculated later on by knowing the B, because B plus C will again give 180 degree if we consider MN as a straight line. So right now, after taking this, you have to write here what is the straight line? XY is a straight line. Therefore, this angle B plus angle A plus this angle 90 degree, this will make 180 degree. Are we getting like that? Here XY is a straight line. This implies, what does it mean? Angle XOM, angle XOM plus, understand student, here we are taking angle XOM, this one. Are you getting? Then MOP, this one, plus POY, plus MOP plus angle POY, this is 180 degree. Are we getting like this? Now what is our XOM? XOM is in the term of K, because whatever the ratio is given, from that we can calculate. So it is our 3K, or one may write first B. This implies it is our B. This is our A. This is our 90 is equals to 180. Now student, we need to use the ratio given. This implies adding this, means substituting B is equals to 3K, A is equals to 2K, and 90 is already 90 is equals to 180. Now 3K and 2K are the like term, means it becomes 5K is equals to 180 and right hand side is another 90. So they simply mean 5K is equals to 90 degree. So what is the value of K? 90 by 5. So divide it, 1 za and 8 za. So this K is, so this gives us the value of K is equals to 18. A student, this is the value of K. But we need what? The value of A and B. What is the value of A? It is 2K. Okay, student. So first calculate this A and B for this, then use it. So let me clear some area. So student, from the given ratios, we have to find the value of A and B.
Sir, Harshal wants to join.
Yes,
Harshal.
Harshil have already joined.
No.
Harshil, आपने join नहीं किया क्या?
Joined है sir.
He have joined. I have already admitted.
नहीं सर, अभी जस्ट ज्वाइन हुआ, तभी नहीं है.
नहीं है सर वो अभी ग्रुप.
नहीं सर, नहीं है
नहीं
नहीं है सर,
देखिए उधर स्क्रीन में दिख रहा है क्या? Whether he want to join?
नहीं है स्क्रीन में,
नहीं है ना
स्क्रीन
स्क्रीन
में
में.
नहीं है सर.
सर वो
Yes.
ट्राई किया था, अभी जस्ट निकल गया शायद से.
Yeah, I had admitted while he have tried.
Yes, you had admitted sir, but he left again I think.
Okay. So student, अभी आप ये देखिए हम लोगों ने क्या किया, बीच में जो समझाया था, that part I have removed. Student, so watch it carefully. Whatever the value of A as to B is given, based on that we have considered A as 2K. Means whatever the A, that you have to take, and whatever the B, that take this K, so that the ratio is maintained. It simply means. So from this we have calculated the value of K. Therefore, what is the value of A, student? A is our 2K. So the value of K we have calculated. So it is 2 into 18. So it is 36 degree. Very good. And what is B? Is our 3K. So 3 have to be multiplied with 18. It is 54 degree. A student, this way we have calculated A as 36 degree and B as 54 degree. I'm just writing in this figure. Okay, after calculating. So first A is considered in the term of K, then it is K is calculated, then the exact value is calculated. Now a student, we need to calculate the C. How this C can be calculated? A student, if you consider this line,
linear pair B and C.
yes. If I consider this line, in this case, we are observing that this angle B plus this angle C, adding these two, it will form a straight angle or linear pair. The B is already known 54, C can be calculated. So write again. Now, the straight line, MN we have to take. What is MN? MN is our MX plus X, sorry, MOX plus XON. So this implies angle M, center O, X plus angle XO. Another one is our N.
Yeah.
No, it is our O, student, it is our O. The point where it is cutting is O. This C is the value that we want to calculate. XON is equals to 180 degree. Now substitute. MOX that we have calculated, it was B, but the value of B that we have calculated is 54. I can directly substitute here 54. Okay, student, this I have used here, plus XON, this is what denoted by C, this is equals to 180 degree. So calculate now this C. So C is equals to 180 minus 54. A student, you just subtract it and get the value. It becomes 126 degree. So C is this much. This is your final answer. So student, the question was asking the C, but for calculating the C here, you need to first calculate A and B. For calculating the A and B, you need to first calculate this in the term of K. Okay, means whatever the ratios given, that we have to apply for the linear pair. This way we have to solve it. Okay, student.
Sir,
it
I
was
have doubt.
हाँ बोलिए.
Sir, can we calculate A and B directly putting by 90 because PO is perpendicular?
Yeah, A plus B is also 90 degree because see this angle is 90 degree. So A plus B will also 90 degree. It will give you the same result. No, see here, A plus B, this is going to give us A plus B is equals to 90 degree, the same thing. So this A plus B is 90 degree is obtained from this one only. Means whatever 180 degree we are taking, the same thing. A and B is here in the term of K. While taking this in the term of K, it becomes convenient to calculate exact value of A and B. Otherwise, how you will use this ratio? Where to use? So student, you can use in other way also. See what is here. But I always advise to follow wherever the ratios are given. I always advise to consider in the term of K and solve it. There is other way of calculating this also. See how is that? So what is given? Given is our A by B. This is the ratio given 2 by 3. Okay, so you just write this as 2 by 3. Do by second method. I am doing by second method. Okay, student, it is one thing given. Again, what is there? A plus B plus 90 is 180, means A plus B is 180. How we can say? A student, observe this. This is a straight line. Now observe this part only. Now student, you just observe this part. If I am considering, say this part is given as 90 degree, this is a straight line, so what will be this one? This one will also be 90 degree. I mean this one will also be 90 degree. Okay, because 180 minus 90 is 90. So you can, once you can use directly this A by B ratio given, and other is also, here you may write A plus B is equals to 90 degree. If you have doubt what will be the A plus B, you can apply this approach also. It is the same thing, but written fastly. Now you have to solve this. So these two equations you have to solve. How to solve it? For that, see, A plus B is 90 degree, but A by B is our 2 by 3. So that can be substituted. It means from this, if you just rearrange this, A value is 2 by 3 of B. Okay. Now this A value you have to substitute it here and you have to rewrite it. Means I can write this as 2 by 3B. What I have done, are you getting? Student, this is the ratio given. This is the relation that we have written. Now to solve this, just rearrange the first A by B is equals to 2 by 3 of B. And then substitute this A in A plus B is equals to 90 degrees. So in place of A, I am substituting 2 by 3B plus B is equals to 90 degree. You will get the value of B directly here. Also, how to get? Take the LCM 3. It is 2B. It is 3B is equals to 90 degree. You can get from this 3 to 5B is equals to 90 into 3. Okay, means ultimately B is equals to, bring this in denominator and remove this from here. What is this value? You will get the same thing because 5 and 9 is 18, 18 3 is a 54 degree. So are we getting the B same? So this is the other way of calculating B. Okay, after calculating B, again you have to calculate, you have to substitute in this one only. Okay, so this is the other way of calculating B. So first directly calculate the B, then use this one. Both mean the same thing. But what about the general method I had explained? It is very much useful. It is not only useful here, but it is useful in quadrilateral and many more places. So always you keep the habit that if a ratio is given, you assume that in the term of K, then apply the condition, calculate the value of K, then calculate A and B, then calculate the other unknown. Yeah, Valino, any other idea? or the same thing you were asking?
No, sir. Understood.
Okay. Student, any student have any doubt, then please ask. No doubt? Okay. Now I am going for the next question. आप में से किसी को डाउट है स्टूडेंट्स? आदर्श, आपको किसी में डाउट है एक्सरसाइज 6.1 में? डाउट है तो पूछिए. आई हैव सेलेक्टेड द क्वेश्चन व्हाट यू पीपल हैव आस्क्ड. नाउ दिस इज द अदर question. You have asked for question number 5 and question number 6. So let me solve the question number 5. So the figure is given. So let us redraw the figure. So it is given that it is a 90 degree and another line is there. So this straight line is our PQ. Where it is intersecting is taken as point O. It is given that the other perpendicular line is OR. Then the other line making some angle is our S. Okay, student, it is given here. So POQ is a line, it is a straight line. Ray OR is perpendicular, means it is our 90 degree. It is like this one. OS is another ray laying between ray OP and OQ. So this OS is the other ray. Then we have to prove, so right here we have to prove, what is to prove? TP I am directly writing. A student, understand this. What is to be proved is, observe from this figure and correlate with this figure. Angle ROS, where is angle ROS? ROS means this angle we need to calculate. Okay, in term of which one? This is half of, take the bracket, angle QOS. Observe this. Where is angle QOS? QOS means it is the bigger angle. It is talking for this angle. Okay, student, it is talking for this angle. Minus angle POS. Where is angle POS? POS is our this angle. Means it is stated that this angle is equals to this bigger angle minus this side a smaller angle. Are you getting a student? This we have to prove. So a student, it means we need to write angle ROS in the term of angle SOQ and angle ROP. In this term we have to write. Are we getting like that? So let us continue to write. What we can write? What are the relation that we have? A student, here one thing that we can write, angle POS plus angle SOQ is equals to 180 degree. That we can write. Are we getting like that? Because it is a straight line. Observe this. It is a straight line. So right. So whatever a straight line is there, you use that one. Whatever 90 degrees form, you use that one. Substitute one in another. Okay. This is the general idea of geometry. So right here, POQ is a straight line, or you may write this as the straight angle also. That means the same thing, whether you write a straight line or a straight angle. Okay, student, what does it mean? It simply means we can write angle POS, whatever we need to calculate. This angle means angle POS, I am marking in this yellow, plus angle SOQ. This value is how much? This is a straight line, so it is 180 degree. You just take this as equation 1. What is SOQ? A student, SOQ is our this one, this angle. Then it is forming the straight line. So this one thing we have written. It is just correlating these two angles. Again, again what is there? See, this angle is given as 90 degree. This is the other angle that we need. So if I am taking this 90 degree, this other angle and this third angle, sum of these three will also be 180 degree. Again, right? Angle POS plus angle SOR plus 90 degree is equals to 180 degree. Are we getting like this, student? We can get like this. Now change this, means 90 is change on the other side. Angle POS plus angle SOR is equals to 180 minus 90. Okay, student? Or from here, angle SOR can be written as, no need to mug up, only these two equations. Now just we are going to just rearrange this. So write this angle, you may use this POS or angle SOR. So use this angle S. So write this angle POS plus angle SOR. This is our 90 degree. It is our second equation. Angle POS and SOR. Observe, student, carefully. POS and SOR is our this one. Now we need ROS or SOR, both mean the same thing. We need angle SOR. Now student, in this case we are given the second one is our 90 degree, the upper one is 180 degree. So if I multiply this lower one by 2, then 1 and 2 can be equated. So take this, twice of angle POS means multiplying equation 2 by 2. Equation 2 is multiplied by 2 is multiplied by 2, and we are rewriting this. Multiplying the equation means both sides have to be multiplied by 2. So write this plus twice of angle SOR is equals to 180 degree. Can we write like this? The same is written like this, means both side is multiplied by 2 only, no difference. Now see, a student, you have to observe, this is equation 1, this is equation 2, their right hand side are equal, or if you wish you may write this as equation 3. So 1 and 3 can be equated. 3 is nothing but 2 times of equation 2 only. So right, from equating 1 and 2, or you may write from 1 and 2, what we are getting? This 180 degree is going to be eliminated. So we can equate this angle POS plus angle SOQ is equals to twice of angle POS plus twice of angle SOR. See, these are the three different angles and all these three get correlated. What are the like angle, student? POS is on this side as well as on this side.
POS.
You bring this on this side and you bring the other on the other side. Or you may just bring this on this side. You can write like this. You just bring this on this side. Bringing this on this side, because we need angle SOR or ROS mean the same thing. So keep this angle ROS on one side and bring all the other on the other side. So write angle POS, bringing this plus angle SOQ minus twice of angle POS is equals to twice of angle SOR. Whether you write angle SOR or ROS mean the same thing. Okay. Now observe, these two are the like term, means POS minus twice of POS means one time will only left. So this will remain as it is unlike term. So this implies angle SOQ, but it is like our POS minus twice of angle POS means it is minus of angle POS. Okay, is equals to twice of angle SOR. Now for SOR you bring this on in denominator. So angle SOQ minus angle POS by 2 is equals to angle SOR. Okay, student, mean the same thing. It is just way of writing. Take this one half outside. Angle SOQ minus angle POS is equals to angle SOR. Or you may write this in the word they are using. So QoS, in left hand side they are using QoS. So you, whether you say SOQ or QoS mean the same thing. Okay, students?
Okay, sir.
So just write in the term what it is given. So angle QoS minus, what is the other? POS, they are using POS. Yes, we have also written in the term of angle POS. And right hand side SOR or ROS mean the same thing. So rewrite it as angle ROS. Okay. So this way it is proved. Or if you want to rewrite it, bring this on negative. Left hand side it become negative. Right hand side, the left hand term, that also negative, and minus minus getting cancelled. So bring this minus angle ROS is equals to, this entire term means everything with minus will be there. Angle QoS minus angle POS is there. See, it is along with the bracket, so minus was kept ahead. So this is being cancelled. So angle ROS is equals to half of bracket QoS minus angle POS. This way it is proved. Okay, students? So these questions are quite easy. You have to just write the two equation. I have done nothing but I have just taken the two equation, once by considering the three angle and once just by considering the two angle. Why once we have considered the three angle? Because the given 90-degree value have to be used. For that we have to use this three angle. Sum of three angle is 180 degree. Another time the two angle as a linear pair, that have to be used at 180 degree. Then that 180 degree is eliminated, then we are getting this value. So it's so simple. This way you have to just
Sir, to equate it, we have to multiply it by 2.
yeah, or you may just substitute. The ultimate purpose is to remove this 180 degree. Student, what is to be proved, that you have to observe. In this proof, do we have any angle, this value, this much angle or something like that? No. So
Yes,
our purpose should be this number 180 degree, that need to be removed. So for that, from equation 1 we are getting 180 degree, but from equation 2 we are getting this as 90 degree. So how we can remove this? Either writing 180 as twice into 90 and then substitute this one, or multiply the 2 by the number 2 and equate 180. That is the just method of solving the linear equation. Okay, it is this one. So that's why I have multiplied the second equation by 2 and equated. Or you may substitute, means you may substitute 180 as 2 into 90 and in place of 90 it is the same thing. Again you will get the same thing. Okay, that is the way. Any more doubt than a student may ask? No doubt? Now, a student, I am going to give you the hint for this question number 6. Okay. So students, for this question number 6, we have to first draw the figure itself. Figure is also not given. So first we need to draw the figure. So let me paste it in other page so that I can draw the figure and I can do it. So it is for the solution of question number 6. So first you draw the figure. A student, figure is very important in geometry. So wherever any condition is given or something is dictated in question, you need to draw the figure. It is given that angle XYZ is 64 degree. XY is produced to P. So you may draw first XYZ. Means at Y the angle is formed. Okay, student. So you are free to draw like this. When the figure is not given, you have to just think it slightly. Means you have to take angle like this. So you are free to choose this as X, but the angle is at Y. So this vertex must be Y. And the other ray as Z, or you may take like this one also. Say you may take this as X, still this will be Y, this will be Z. Okay. This angle is given at 64 degree. Okay, student. And XY is produced to P. So see, this is our XY. So this may be produced in which direction? In this backward direction, or even in this forward direction. So this was the XY that I have produced to some point P. Okay, where is P? That we have to observe. Now, draw a figure from the given information. If ray YQ bisect angle this. Now, a student, observe this carefully. It is given that means the P could be either here somewhere or here somewhere. We are not knowing, but we need to determine it. For that we have to use the given information. So draw the figure from given information. If YQ, a student, observe carefully. Where is our YQ? The Q is again a new thing. Bisect angle ZYP. So ZYP. Student, where will be the angle ZYP? Student, if you are taking the angle P ahead of X, then angle ZYP mean this angle. This will remain the same. Okay, as 64 degree. But if you are taking P in this direction, then ZYP is this angle. So what will be ZYP? It should be this one is preferable, this one is not preferable. Otherwise there is no question, because in this case the angle will be 64 degree itself. Are you getting? Student, are you getting or not? So what is the P? This P is correct, this P is wrong. So this way, whatever the given information, you have to use it to determine it. So this way we have determined the P is somewhere on back side of Y. So let us take this. So this angle, it is given that YQ means from Y, the bisector of this angle is drawn. Bisector of this angle means what? Yes, student, bisector of this angle we have discussed. What do we mean by
Divides it
bisector of
into
this
two equal
angle?
parts. Divides it into two equal parts.
Very good. So it
Theta by
means
2.
Q is somewhere here. Then this angle and this angle will be equal and it will be half of this bigger angle. It simply means. So angle, what will be this bigger angle? If I consider this angle as the bigger angle, ZYP as theta, then what will be the value of this ZYP? A student, that we can calculate by considering this as a linear pair.
Linear pair.
Like this. So it is about 64 degree. This value can be calculated. Okay. This way theta we will first calculate. Then what is the other equal half or the bisector angle? Half of this one. So this concept we have to use here. Okay. So I am going to use this, right? Here. So let me just take this figure. You can take this figure also. At that time it become like this. If you were taking this figure, then it will be like this one. It was 60. Then this was the bisector. This you can determine. So you can draw any way, you will get the same result. And this angle and this angle will be equal. This is to be determined. Okay. So whether you take this figure or this figure, you will get the same answer. So you can keep any of this. So let me keep the left one. Now, so here let us solve. So here, what is given? PYX is a straight line. Wherever there is a straight line, it simply means we can write angle PYZ plus angle ZY. This point is our Y. Do not get confused. X is 180 degree. Now this is the angle theta that we want to calculate. We have assumed this, denoted this as theta. A student, writing in the term of theta or alpha or x is okay. By that way we can avoid the writing these three bigger number or bigger alphabets. Okay. Plus 64 degree is equals to 180 degree. So what is value of theta? 180 minus of 64. So theta value is our 116. So 2016 degree. This is this value. Now, what is this value? This will be theta by 2. This angle will also be theta by 2.
58 degree.
Yes. So you have to write now YQ is angle bisector for theta, means it is dividing the theta into 2 equal half. So therefore, what is required? You have to find angle XYQ. Observe, student, XYQ. This much angle we need to calculate. For that, if we are able to calculate this theta by 2, then adding this 64, we can get it. And the reflex of this will be this one. Okay, it will be the reflex. So first calculate this angle theta. So therefore angle ZYQ will be theta by 2. Take this, it is our 116 by 2. So it is our 58 degree. Okay, student. Now what we need? We need angle XYQ. A student, observe this. This is angle XYQ, this much bigger angle. This will be the sum of this angle plus this angle. Okay. So this is equals to how much? 64 degree plus the theta by 2. Theta by 2, can I write this as 58 degree? So adding these two, how much it become? Just add it. It become 12. So 2, then another one is also 12. Okay, student. So 122 degree is this value. Now another one is ask is the reflex of angle QYP. Where is our QYP? Student, reflex is asked for something else. Reflex of this QYP. Student, just understand this once again. We need the reflex of QYP. So we must allocate that QYP first. So it is our Q to Y to P. This is. So this is angle theta by 2. So the reflex value will be this much. This is our reflex of angle QYP. This we need to calculate. Okay, students? So right. Now reflex of angle QYP. How reflex is calculated? 360 minus given angle. So 360 minus angle QYP. What is the angle QYP, student? This is theta by 2. So it is same as this one. This is also angle QYP. Means it is our theta by 2 that we have calculated. So use this. So this is our 360 degree minus QYP is our 58 degree. So it is 302 degree. This is the final answer. Okay. So this was about this question. Any doubt, then please ask a student. So questions are very easy. You have to just apply linear pair or 180 degree again and again. What is asked and how they can be correlated. By that way, we can just get it. Okay, student? Now let us go for the next question. Next question you have asked is this one. This is our textbook, exercise 6.2. Okay, student? So, student, in this case, though hint is given, but do not worry for hint. You can make any kind of construction and you can get it. A student, it is given that this PQ right here, PQ is parallel to ST. Observe this. This is the PQ and this is the ST. When it is parallel means you are free to draw like this. Means you can draw or you can extend this like this one. You are free to extend this. So just extend this. That will help you in understanding what is to be required and how it to be proceed. Oh. So draw, you just extend this. You can do any kind of construction which will help us in understanding. A student, it is given that this line, consider this PQ as up to your Q dash. Okay. Now observe this carefully. PQ dash is parallel to this implies. So let us do the construction. Let extend Q to Q dash. Then what is this? Q dash is our this new point is parallel to ST, and in this case what we are getting, S and R is a transversal. SR is a transversal. It is like this one. Means now it appear like this one. Observe carefully. I am drawing with this solid line. It is our T. This is our S. Though from this one, it is drawn like this. It is our R. It is our Q dash. This part just I have drawn. From this, what we can conclude? A student, what can we conclude? See, this angle is given as 110 degree. It means what we can do for this? This angle can be calculated. Can we calculate this angle? What will be this angle?
70 degree.
Very good. How? So just 180 minus. Yes. So it is this one. Now, what the next could be done? So next, for observing this, you can correlate this angle to this one, or you can just change this, or you can consider this angle, or you may draw another line which is parallel to this one, and you can think. So there are various ways of thinking. What you prefer, you can do that one only. Okay, student? So it is up to you. So don't worry for this, what kind of construction, what is given, and what the hint is given in question, you may approach by that, or you are free to draw by yourself. Okay, so by that way we can do. So we can do this one, or it is in hint, it is given that a line parallel to ST through R, means it is saying to draw this one, this line. It want to give you the hint like this, but we can draw the other way. We can draw the perpendicular also. By that we can also get. Okay, student? So this is the other way of thinking, or just by drawing this as the parallel, we can get. See, while drawing this as parallel, what will be this angle? Whatever this you have calculated, it will be the same as this angle. Now this is acting as the transversal. So you may write this as the 70 degree. This will also be 70 degree. How the 70 degree is calculated? 180 minus 120 plus 70 degree. Now, why this angle is 70 calculated? This and this is your
Alternate interior angle.
Yes, alternate interior angle. Now, when this one is known, what other thing can be calculated, student? The other thing is that the other angle can be calculated. Student, we need to, here it is given that 110 degree and 130 degree. We need to calculate QRS. Where is our Q, R and S? This angle we want to calculate. So you may consider this angle as theta for simplicity of denotation. Now what we can write? This 70 plus theta plus this much angle is equals to 180 degree, student. Now what is this much angle? How we can get this? Student, you can understand this angle and this angle sum is 180 degree. Why? Because you can understand whatever this angle given, this angle will be 180 minus 130 degree. How much is this? It is about 50 degree. So same this 50 degree will be this one. Are we getting? So you can write this one also as the 50 degree. Because these are corresponding angle. So this is the corresponding angle. And here we had calculated this by alternate interior angle. Now, at R we have to apply the sum of angle as 180 degree.
When it is 80 degree.
Yes, 100, sorry, this 70 we have calculated, means this angle 70, this angle theta, and this is the angle 50. Now, so you may cancel this part. Or you may cancel this. I had taken this way. That was also okay. But whatever we have done, that way let us first do it. There are other way. Other दूसरे तरीके से भी हम अभी आपको करके दिखाएंगे. So from figure, so you may write like this. Figure. So or you may draw a construction. Draw a line through R parallel to ST, means PQ, which is already parallel to ST. This implies angle, you may consider this as A, this as B. So you may write angle ARQ is equals to 180 minus of 110. This was 70 that we had calculated. I have written just this one. I'm giving you the way of writing, though I had explained there. Again, it is one thing. Again, what is our angle BRS? BRS plus, so this angle is 180 minus 130. Or last day I had also explained sum of the interior angle on same side of transversal is also 180. So by that way we can also get. Subtracting this, we are getting this as 50 degree. This is our 2. Now this 70 plus theta plus 50 is equals to 180 degree. So 70 plus theta plus 50 degree means the 3 angle is 180 degree. Why? Yes, it is a straight line
angle.
or a straight angle we can write. So theta is 180 minus 70 plus 50 is 120. So theta value is, subtracting this, it is our 60 degree.
60 degree.
Yes, it is this one. Are you getting? So it was so simple. A student, you have to just think slightly. You have to apply the concept of the parallel line. You can get it. Okay.
Sir, can we do it without construction?
हाँ, नहीं, एक कंस्ट्रक्शन का आपको हेल्प लेना पड़ेगा. विदाउट कंस्ट्रक्शन से भी आप कर सकते हैं, लेकिन आपको उसमें डाउट नहीं हो जाए. देखिए और भी दूसरा आप क्या क्या कंस्ट्रक्शन कर सकते हैं. स्टूडेंट, अभी आपको ऐसा कुछ दिया हुआ है. इट इज गिवन लाइक दिस. ओके स्टूडेंट. सो रादर देन ड्रॉइंग दिस इज आवर P, Q, R and S and T. Student, you may draw the construction, you may take the construction like this one also. You are also free to take. Okay student, this way you can get. How this can help us? From this you draw the, this is the perpendicular, it will make a 90 degree here. From this you extend this, here you can get this as 90 degree. Okay student, here it is given that student how much? As 130 degree.
130 degree.
What will be this angle? Can anyone tell? So this angle will be, means through this construction, this is our method number 2 that we are doing.
130 minus 180,
From this
50 degree.
130, I will calculate this inside angle. How much is this? It is our 180 minus 130. So this angle will be our 180 minus 130. So this is our 50 degree. This way this 50 degree is calculated. Now here I will use the sum of all angle of a triangle is 90 degree. Now this is already 90 degree. So sum of this angle, say alpha plus this 50 will be 90 degree. So this implies, or this 90 degree plus this 50 degree plus alpha is equals to 180 degree. So this alpha you can calculate 180 minus 90 plus 50 on right hand side. So 90 plus 50 is 140. So alpha is equals to 40 degree. This we have calculated. A student, this way just a part of this angle we have calculated. Similarly, the other side given is 110 degree. A student, from this 110 degree, can we calculate this one? Surely we can calculate.
Yes,
How? 180 minus 110, it is our 70 degree. Now, a student, in this case, this angle is 70 degree. Let us call this angle as beta, denote it by beta, or you may denote it by delta, any alphabet. this is already your 90 degree. So here in this triangle, we can also write that this 70 plus 90 plus beta is equals to 180 degree. Can we write? Surely we can write, because sum of all the angle of a triangle is 90 degree. Since we have not discussed this property, therefore I had avoided this. I had used the parallel line method. But by using the triangle concept, we can also do. Okay. So calculate this beta. So beta is 180 minus 160. It is our 20 degree. Now, what is this entire angle? This entire angle is asked. This angle is, so required angle. What is being asked is angle QOS, angle QRS is, this is beta plus alpha. Okay, 20 plus 40, it is also our 60 degree. The
Sir,
same method we are.
Sir, we had found alpha is 40 degree and we can take it as bisector and divide it into two parts.
No.
And we'll
How you are saying it is a bisector? It is not a bisector. That's why we have to calculate separately this beta, because this 110 and there it is 130. So it will not be a bisector. If these two are parallel, then it cannot be 110 and it cannot be 130. Then these two angles will be equal. Here it is given, it is different. So this, whatever the perpendicular that we are drawing, it is not a bisector. Student, this line, whatever I have taken, this line is not a bisector. Rather, on left hand side there is beta and right hand side there is alpha. These two are different. So we have to first calculate alpha and beta. Then the required angle, angle QRS, is alpha plus beta. Okay, student? It was this way. So this is our second method. You can do by this method also. So all the methods are equally easy. So you have to develop the skill how to think. Okay, student? तो घर में आप इसे दोबारा प्रैक्टिस करिए, इस वीडियो को दोबारा तिबारा देखिए, आपको पता चल जाएगा. There are other methods just to extend and using the alternate interior angle and all those concepts that we can get. Okay, student? Like earlier, whatever the parallel line we are drawing, by using that we can also get. Okay? By this, first calculate this will be the vertically opposite, then this plus this is 180 degree. So by knowing this,
construction, can we calculate?
yes? Pardon?
Sir, without construction, 130 plus 110, 240 minus 180.
Why? How you are taking that as whether plus or minus? How you will come to know? Because there are certain basic rules. That rules is for either parallel or bisector or all these things. So unless or until you are making some parallel line or some triangle, you cannot say like that. You have to write that. Okay. So that may be simply a guess, and you can get that by guessing. But while writing, you have to explain how you are writing that. So that's why we are fitting all the given thing in certain theorem or formula that we are knowing. Okay. It is this one. Students, any more doubt? I think one more doubt you have asked. So it is this one. So let me just explain this one. Then I will stop. Yes, student, tell me whether I shall solve the question number 5 or question number 6. Let me explain this quickly. In this figure, it is given that AB is parallel to CD and the angle APQ is 50 degree. It is given like this. And angle PRD is 127 degree. We need to find this X and Y. Can I do it in this figure itself? A student, we can do it. Observe this carefully. A student, what is this? If you consider this angle and this angle, considering AB as parallel to CD and PR as transversal. So whatever I have highlighted, you just observe this. So write down this solution. Means AB parallel to CD and PR as transversal. So with this information, what we can write? We can write this bigger angle means 50 plus y is 127 because it is alternate interior angle. So write 50 plus y is equals to 127. Why? It is alternate interior angle. It is like this, no student? Observe this. So it is like this. It is given as 127 degree and this is just divided into two. One of this is 50 and another one is y. Okay. So therefore this entire angle is obtained by adding this 50 plus y. It is equated to 127. So from this, y can be calculated. What is value of y? You have to subtract this. So subtracting, it become how much? 77 degree.
X will be 50 degree. Alternate interior angles.
Yes. After knowing this, what we have? Again, we have to observe very carefully. Here we are observing when P and Q is taken as transversal at this time, this is 50 degree. So this will also be X. So right?
It's 50 degree.
Also, yes. This
Alternate
PQ,
interior angle.
very good, is transversal. While taking this as transversal, this X is equals to 50 degree. Why? It is again alternate interior angle. So student, in this case, you have to identify what is transversal and which of the given angle are equal. Okay, students? So only that is the concept that we have to keep in mind. Okay, student? So this way you have to observe it carefully to get it. So this way x and y is calculated. So this is the value of x, this is the value of y. The question was very easy. You have to just identify the parallel and transversal. So this was for identifying the y I have used. This is for identifying the x I have used. Now, student, in this case, whatever the question number 6. In this case, these are the two mirror. Means, student, this is parallel to this one. While this line is parallel to this one, and there is an important concept that the ray of light, whatever the angle at which it is incidenting, this one will be same as this one. This the perpendicular bisector. If you consider this as x, then this will also be x. And again, if you take the perpendicular from here, so since it is perpendicular, means this angle is our 90 degree. Here it is also perpendicular. This angle is 90 degree. Now in this case also you can observe that whatever this angle, you may write this as the y. This will also be y. But student, in this case, whatever the perpendicular that we are drawing, consider this as BM and CN. So right, draw BM perpendicular on PQ at B, and another one is our CN perpendicular to RS at which point? At point C. Now observe, a student, see, one thing is just vertically, another is also vertically upward. Means what? This line will be parallel to this one. So that we can write. So since PQ is parallel to RS, therefore the perpendicular means this is perpendicular to this one, and this one is parallel to this one. So whatever the perpendicular on the first line, the second line, the perpendicular that we have drawn on the second line, so these two will also be in parallel. So these two are also parallel. So because of this tells us this BM is also parallel to CN. A student, this M and N are our construction. Okay. Now here, now you have to, a student, focus over only this portion. A student, I am highlighting in yellow. It is this line and it is this line. Then this will act as a transversal. Means it is like this one, and this one is now acting as a transversal. Since this is parallel to this one, so this will acting as a transversal. So this is our B, this is our C. Therefore, write it. Now, BC is transversal for which one? BM parallel to CN. This was M and this was N that we have drawn. It means when this is the parallel, means whatever this angle, the same will be this angle. Here this angle is denoted by X, this angle will be denoted by Y. So this implies X is equals to Y. This was to be proved. So say, therefore it is being reflected back. So whatever this angle, it is saying that one only. So reflected, move along the BC, strike the mirror C and reflected back along. You have to prove AB is parallel to the CD. So see, whatever this angle X, it is equals to Y. Means the vertical line, whatever one line, say these are the two vertical lines. If one line is making some angle at here, say 20 degree, the other line is making same 20 degree in this direction, whether these two line, this line and this line will parallel or not? Yes, it will also parallel. You can, if you extend this, you can observe it is going like this and it is coming like this. So because of these two X and Y are equal, this line and this line are equal. So right, this indicate this AB is parallel to what is Y we have taken? CD. This way it is proved. So it is very easy. Just here you have to take the construction and you have to prove this angle of incident and angle of reflections are equal. By that way we can say it is parallel. It is only that one. Why we have written this way? So in this case, see, a student, you can see the other way also. In this case, we can say like this. When this X is equals to Y, now I shall consider like this. This is our X, this is our Y, and this is like the transverse. Are you getting? Or this 2X is equals to 2Y, then this angle is equals to this angle. Therefore, this is parallel. So writing X equals to Y is also okay, or you may write this as 2X is equals to 2Y. What is our 2X? So 2X is the angle between ABC and 2Y is angle between BC. This is the D. So by that way we can say it is a parallel. Why parallel? Since, you may write here, since BC is acting as a transversal, therefore this was holding good. BC is acting as a transversal. Okay, it is this much reason you have to write. This way it is proved. So this was to be proved with this one, means we have make this angle is equals to this angle, while this angle, these two angle are equal. these two yellow line are acting as the parallel one, means this one is parallel to this one, therefore it is proved that parallel one. Okay, so these two angles are equal, means BC is acting as a transversal. Because of this transversal and equal angle, the two sides are parallel. Now let us stop. Student, I'm getting late for class 10th. For them, I have to start the NTSC series. Okay, students, so please vacate the class.
Okay, sir.
Student, write down your homework. What is the homework? Student, आप जो भी लोगों का बाकी है, please do this homework. Our textbook exercise 6.1, 6.2, इसको पूरा पूरा सब लोग कंप्लीट करिए. एग्जाम्पलर में एक्सक्लूडिंग ट्रायंगल का डू दिस 6.1 MCQ. ओके, उसमें एक ट्रायंगल का कॉन्सेप्ट है, तो उसको आप छोड़ दीजिए. ट्रायंगल वाला कल हम फिनिश कर लेंगे. टुमारो वी विल फिनिश द ट्रायंगल. रिमेनिंग यू प्लीज डू इट. यस स्टूडेंट, टेल मी एनी डाउट. किसी को डाउट है क्या स्टूडेंट? बोलिए स्टूडेंट्स, एनी डाउट देन प्लीज आस्क.
No, sir.
So this was all about this triangle. Triangle हम कल इसको फिनिश कर लेंगे. The chapter will be finished tomorrow. So at the same time we shall meet again. Yes student, any doubt then please ask, otherwise I am going to stop the class.